बिकॉज वो यूरोपियन स्टैंडर्ड्स के हिसाब से बनाते गाड़ी, यहाँ पे इंडियन स्टैंडर्ड्स के हिसाब से बनाते, पर जीप के जो यहाँ पे इंडियन स्टैंडर्ड्स के हिसाब से बनाते हैं वही सेम वहाँ जाता है। द क्वालिटी इज़ द सेम, यूरोपियन स्टैंडर्ड्स यहाँ पे भी इंप्लीमेंट हो रहे हैं। दैट इज़ द ब्यूटी ऑफ जीप एंड दैट इज़ वाई यू आर पेइंग दैट एक्स्ट्रा प्रीमियम, दैट यू आर पेइंग दैट एक्स्ट्रा प्रीमियम फॉर योर सेफ्टी। Hey guys, what's up and welcome back to another video. In today's video I have the keys of this Jeep Compass, the 2024 Jeep Compass, the new. This in front of us is the S line, and you can see that the 7-slot grille, which is the iconic grille of Jeep, is blacked out. A lot has changed in the 2024 model. It's a beautiful green color and the badge is also grayed out. It's like a matte finish. We have the cornering lamps out here, the DRLs are on at the moment, and we have these powerful Jeep performance LED lights. Coming to the side, we get to see an all new rim design. These are beautiful rims. These are 18-inch rims. The rim size, the total size of the tire is 224 55 R18, which are dual spoke 5-spoke wheels, which in my opinion look very beautiful and give the car an entire beautiful presence. This is the overall look, and this is the S line, which is the top of the line, hence the body color and the wheel arch colors are matched. And we have this grey color on the top and in the ORVM, which gives the car a dual tone finish, very premium finish in my opinion. We also get a 360-degree camera, hence there's one camera out here, there's one camera in the front out here, there's one camera on that ORVM, and there's one at the back. And like always, we get to see the Easter eggs on the Jeep Compass and the Jeep Meridian. Guys, we're making another video on the Jeep Meridian, a lengthy video, and that's going to be a very good video covering all the safety features, all the features of the car, the build quality of the car, the exterior, the interior. So make sure to watch that video as well. We'll put the pop-up somewhere on top here. So guys, coming back to our car of the day, the Jeep Compass. Not much has changed with the design of the car since the iconic look has been maintained. We have the Jeep badging out here that is also grayed out, and we have a one-touch tailgate that opens. The S badging is also blacked out, and we have a button out here that will close the tailgate. It's a power lift tailgate. We also have hooks out here for tying up your luggage in case you don't want it to move. There are hooks out here so that you can tie and secure your luggage depending on a bad terrain that you're going to go for. And you can see the subwoofer out here with the Jeep branding. This entire tray can be brought out. Below this is a spare wheel, and this entire tray can be brought out and used like a table as well. Guys, you can set the tailgate to open up at different heights in case your garage is at a lower level. So you can set it at a lower height so that it does not hit your garage. And by pressing this button out here, the tailgate will automatically shut. Another premium feature, the 4x4 badging as well as the S badging, like I mentioned earlier, is grayed out since this is the S variant, the top of the line. It gives it a combination of sporty and very premium look. The compass badging that we see as standard on the passenger and the driver's side door. The door, you can tell, is very heavy as soon as you open it, which gives you an extremely premium finish. And guys, as standard, the quality that is used in Jeep, export Jeeps and the imported, the one that's there in India as well, is the same quality. Hence you will get the same European standard quality in India as well. And here you can see that they have done laser welding technology for all their doors, all their finishes, that make sure that the rust does not catch on so easily and the door premium stays. You can see the weight of the door is very heavy. Come and experience this. Come to the showroom, guys. Experience this firsthand. Contact Abhishek PAWAR. His number will be here somewhere in the video. He's the assistant manager here and will give you the best price and the best experience from your prospective Jeep car. I want to talk about the engine. As the engine, this hood is so heavy to hold with one hand. I'm struggling to hold the camera and to do this. Very heavy. This is a turbocharged diesel engine. It's a 2-liter engine that produces 170 brake horsepower and 350 Newton meter torque. Now that's a really great amount of power and torque that you're going to feel as soon as you put your foot down. This car can do 0 to 100 in less than 10 seconds, which is very good for a car of this size. Now guys, Jeep has given up on the petrol engine and has only kept diesel engines for both its Meridian as well as its Compass, and that's a strategy going forward because of the mileage that they get overall with the Jeep and the demand that was there for the Jeep diesel engine. Now guys, very similar to what we see in the Meridian, we can see out here we have 2 memory seat settings, and we also have a welcome feature that the seat will move back as soon as the door opens. We can adjust our lumbar, our back support, and this is there for the passenger as well as the driver side. So both have this feature. The memory seat settings, however, is only there for the driver side. We have Alpine speakers, 4 speakers, 4 tweeters, and 1 woofer at the back. Very premium in its class. We have this leather finish. The same one is carried forward on the dash. We have the bubble finish, leather finish on top, and this is soft touch. An aluminum trim runs through the entire car with this additional finish out here, which gives it an extremely premium feel. Now guys, coming inside the car, like I mentioned earlier, it's an all leather, all black finish that you see on the S line. We have 2 pedals. So this is the 9-speed automatic gearbox. Now guys, the 9-speed automatic gearbox, this is the 4x4 variant. That's why we see the 4x4 settings out here, where we can shuffle between auto, snow and sand and mud. I'll just shut the door. Iska rona band hoega. We have the electronic handbrake out here, which is another premium feature and has always been there in the Jeep Compass for quite some time. Our gear options, we can go into manual mode. We can slide the gear into manual mode, and then we can take control of the gears itself in case you want to overtake and do some control of a car on off-roading tracks. Here we also have some additional off-roading 4x4 features where we have 4x4 low, we have 4x4 lock, we have hill descent, and we also have hold features. These are the features that will help us in off-roading if we want to get a little adventurous, or if the car is stuck in a muddy terrain and we want to get it out or wants to climb up a hill. 4x4 lock and 4x4 hold will help us. This entire black interiors looks extremely premium. We have black on the door, but don't forget that we have this beautiful black leather finish out here as well. The same one that's used on the seats. They are perforated seats because these are ventilated, heated and ventilated seats, and the big panoramic sunroof is opened here at the moment. The controls for the panoramic sunroof out here, I can press this button and the sunroof will shut. And we also have a blind for the sunroof at the back. Adjust to how much I want. We can get some more light in the cabin. These are yellow lights, and we can also control our tailgate by a button out here. And by pressing this button again, we can shut the tailgate. Now guys, like the Jeep Meridian, we have 1 speaker out here. I know it's a little dark out here, but we have 1 speaker out here and 1 speaker out here for the passenger on the driver side. So when you're connected to the Bluetooth and we are on a call, we can hear the person on the other end of the call can hear us properly. We also have vanity mirror with lights on either side and a clip. Now guys, on the steering wheel by the way feels extremely premium. It is completely leather wrapped steering wheel. We can control our infotainment system by buttons at the back. There are 2 buttons, one on this side and one out here. Now guys, this MID system is very well organized and very well integrated for all the driver's information. If I have to go to the main menu, I can shuffle between the tire pressure monitor, the average the car is giving us. Because it's a Tesla vehicle, it is displaying as 7.2, but you get more. The average that this car can give us is around 10 to 12 on the city and even up to 16 on the highway depending on your driving. And because it's a 9-speed gearbox, the gears will go all the way to 9th gear, making sure that you get the best mileage on the highway, at least in maximum cases. There are some more modes that you can go through and it'll display everything. The road conditions, the FM can be also configured from here. Your what navigation is also happening can be configured from here. As soon as we have this as the main setting, we'll have whatever we want displayed, like for example our tire pressure monitor. And we can also opt out of that, and we can have a tachometer completely on the left and a speedometer completely on the right, with the temperature, outside temperature, displayed in the right hand side speedometer. The gear that we are in is also displayed on top here. The start stop feature. Now the infotainment system, we have a 10.1 inch infotainment system that is beautifully integrated. We can wirelessly connect our Android Auto and our Apple CarPlay, and here you go. This is the Apple CarPlay that we can see. We also get a lot of features of the car. We can see our surround cameras that are available out here, a 360-degree camera out here, and you see this line out pattern out here, this white and black. This will actually indicate to you how much of room the car has and where the car door can open here. And you can shuffle between the cameras to get a perfect parking in a tight spot. You can switch off the parking sensors out here, because if you are off-roading and you're going to be in a muddy terrain, to prevent the parking sensors from going off again and again, the parking sensors can be turned off. You get an indication out there as well, and can be turned back on. We have a hazard warning light, and we have a traction control on-off button and a auto start-stop feature as well. The auto start-stop feature is a very good feature that helps you save fuel in city driving when there's a lot of traffic and a lot of signals. It's not a new feature, it's been there in the Jeep Compass for quite some time, and we get to see in a lot of luxury cars as well, a lot of semi-luxury cars as well. So now guys, we're seated in the Jeep Compass, and this is the 4x2 variant, the 9-speed automatic. The car feels extremely planted on the road, and as soon as I put my foot down, the power delivery is spot on. This 9-speed gearbox doesn't feel at all laggish at the low revs when you put your foot down. The cabin is extremely quiet. The road noise is mitigated very well with the acoustics that's done in the cabin, and the steering wheel feels extremely light. Like, this is how I can turn the steering wheel with just one finger. You can adjust the steering wheel, tilt and telescopic, and the ride height gives you a very good road presence. You're elevated from the road as compared to your normal cars, and because of the good ground clearance of 200 plus mm, potholes feel extremely sublime. Now guys, the independent suspension, you can really feel it playing on the bad roads of Mumbai, the potholes. You can feel that the car is doing very well. The independent suspension is taking care of all the bumps, and there is also frequency damping that is involved, which helps the overall experience. The car gives a very luxurious feel and premium feel whilst you're driving the car. You don't feel the potholes as bad like you would feel in other cars, and when you put your foot down, even at high speeds on a pothole, you don't feel it because the jerks are taken care of completely. Guys, another safety feature out here is that the handbrake is on. I've now put the seat belt, and I'm going to press the accelerator, and the car does not go ahead. But as soon as I put the seat belt on, the handbrake is still on, guys. You can see out here. I put the seat belt on, and I press the accelerator. The handbrake gets lifted off automatically. So that's another safety feature. So it requires you to put the seat belt on at all times. Now guys, on this inner road, bumpy roads, I'm going to try to demonstrate that how the car is absorbing the bumps. Now I can only explain to you this much on the camera right now, but if you want to experience it firsthand, guys, please visit the landmark showroom. Contact Mr. ABHISHEK PAWAR. He is the assistant manager out here, and he will make sure that you get the best bang for your bucks. You will get the best price, best deal for the particular month that you come on your Jeep Meridian or your Compass, or even the Grand Cherokee for that matter. So make sure to contact. His number is here on the screen, and the description and the address of the showroom is going to be in the description box as well. So make sure to get in touch with him. If you have any queries, he'll answer them on the phone. Book an appointment, and he will also come to your residence or your office and give you a test drive. Again, back to the video, trying to talk about the experience that this car has is that you feel a sense of confidence while driving this car, and that's primarily because there is all 4 channels. That means all wheels have disc brakes, all 4 channels. ABS protection is also there, traction control is there, there's hill assist, hill descent in this car. The list of safety features for driving is endless. Then comes the build quality. 80% of high tensile steel is used, welding technology is used. These are just a few of them that I mentioned because इतने सारे हैं कि एक वीडियो में I cannot cover all of them. There is on the door, there are these extra support beams that are given for collision, side collisions. In case a car comes and hits you on the side, there are beams given to protect you from the side. 6 airbags, curtain airbags. The list is endless, guys. So brochure will also be linked in the description. Abhishek PAWAR will solve all your queries. So guys, don't forget to visit the Jeep showroom and get all your clarifications to understand that this is one of the most safety loaded cars at this price segment in the market. And after Volvo, Jeep comes as one of the topmost brands for safety. This car is also equipped with a lot of gizmo features as well. But safety pe there is absolutely no compromise like other brands. So guys, right now we're on the back roads of Juhu, trying to make sure that I can convey to you all how bad the roads are and how the car is absorbing the bumps. This is all because of the premium suspension. Independent suspensions you won't see at this price range in other cars. You will see front suspensions, but these are all 4 channels independent suspensions. I put my foot down and the power delivery is so spot on. All this is available because of the 2-liter engine, the turbocharged engine. At 2000 RPM the turbocharge kicks in and you can feel that punch, and the 9-speed gearbox can handle it so well that you can feel the spot on delivery of power. Now when you're overtaking and your car is in the 9-speed, because on highways you're cruising, it might take some time for the power to get delivered, but once the car realizes what you want to do, it will shift down to the appropriate gear and you'll get spot on delivery of power. Now guys, I'm going to explain. I'm finding an open road where I can push the car and I'm going to pull the handbrake and I'm going to leave the steering wheel to show you that this car, if you pull the handbrake continuously, the car will come to a dead stop. And I don't have to touch the steering wheel because the car will make sure that the rollover mitigation comes into play. You can feel confident whilst doing this also in case of an emergency. Other aspects of this car is that, like I mentioned earlier, rollover mitigation is one of them. Traction control, all act in hand to make you get that large amount of confidence whilst you're driving this car. This you will not get in your other cars. This car weighs a good amount, so you feel like the build quality is there. High tensile steel is used. This 9-speed gearbox does not have paddle shifters, but you can put it into Triptonics by shifting it on the left, and then you can take control of the gears manually. This can be done to go into tricky situations where you're climbing uphill, climbing downhill. This also comes in handy when you are driving your 4x4 and you want to take more control. Another feature that I want to show you in this car is that the 360-degree camera, you can see it predicts the turn the car will take when I turn the steering wheel. In the 360-degree camera as well as the back camera, I can even shift to the front camera if I want to see what's in front even when I'm trying to go back. There are multiple back cameras and you can zoom in as well. See how well the 360-degree camera actually helps me negotiate turns. I can see that there's something in front of me as well on top. All these come under, say, gizmo or safety features, but this will actually help you parking the car into tight locations because this is a big car at the end of the day. Now guys, one thing that I want to mention, when I saw this Harrier at the back, I realized that I remember that this engine is the same engine that's there in the Harrier, but the actual one who produces the engine is Jeep. That engine is given to Tata to put in their Harrier and their Safari. That's how good that this engine is, that Tata and other brands use this same engine, but the tuning that is done in the Jeep for this engine is way superior and can deliver much more power as compared to what you will see in the Harrier and the Safari, for example. Now Jeep has stopped the petrol engine. Now you only get the diesel engine. That's a 2-liter diesel engine, and that is why, because it's a very celebrated engine. It's an engine that other manufacturers are also buying, like your MG Hector also has the same engine. One more thing guys, I mentioned earlier, but the build quality of this car is so superb. Jeep has a policy that one quality for all, and the same quality, this car is exported to 45 plus countries around the world from India manufacturing plant is in Pune, and that same quality that you'll see in the European standard is used in India as well. Many times you will see companies like cars like Swift, which are there in the UK market as well as in the Indian market, but the Indian market has only 2 airbags. The quality is less as compared to the weight of the car is less as compared to the European market, because वो European standards के हिसाब से बनाते गाड़ी, यहाँ पे Indian standards के हिसाब से बनाते, पर Jeep के जो यहाँ पे Indian standards के हिसाब से बनाते वही सेम वहाँ जाता है. The quality is the same. European standards यहाँ पे भी implement हो रहे. That is the beauty of Jeep, and that is why you are paying that extra premium. That you are paying that extra premium for your safety. So guys, we have spoken about the exterior of the Jeep Compass, the interiors, the safety features, the technology that's there, that's added to the car, and a lot more. And a lot more videos are going to be coming, guys. So make sure to subscribe to our channel. We have also made Jeep Meridian videos, Jeep Cherokee, Grand Cherokee videos with ABHISHEK PAWAR. And we have also gonna be making videos and putting videos up of especially for the infotainment system, because इतना बड़ा subject by itself it is. 10 मिनट का वो वहाँ video बन जाता है. तो we are gonna be making a lot more Jeep related videos and a lot more automobile related videos. So guys, make sure to subscribe to the channel and hit that bell icon for notifications. And if you have any comments, please let us know in the comment section. Otherwise, Jeep related comments, please contact ABHISHEK PAWAR. His number is displayed on the screen again, and I'll give the location to his showroom, the Jeep Landmark showroom in Andheri West, in the description box. So make sure to contact him, come to the showroom for a test drive. And a big thanks to ABHISHEK PAWAR and his team for getting us the cars for test drive, spending the entire day with us, explaining the different cars that we have done. A lot more videos to follow, guys. So make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Till then, drive safe. Cheers.